injured in your exposed parts. It's the same way in the spiritual realm. You start or end your day without being armored up, you're at high risk for a spiritual attack. For those super Christians out there, if you think that nothing can sneak up on you, and you know if you're under attack, think again. As I read earlier from the scenario with Tom and Helen, the enemy is in no rush. He waits patiently for his opening where he can slide in. The more distracted you are, the more vulnerable you become. People of God, stay prayed up. Stay connected. Be transparent with what you're battling with.
Right.
Your brothers and your sisters may be going through the same thing. But if it's faced together, the stronger we become and we're able to overcome our battles. If it means turning off the TV a little earlier so you can spend time in your word or in prayer, do so. If it means exposing your weakness or your troubled area to your husband, your wife, ministers, or pastors so you can be held accountable, then do so. Face the uneasiness head on. A lot of people have called me crazy for sharing certain troubled areas in my life, even saying that couldn't be me. I would have taken that to the grave. But the way I was raised, I was told, tell on myself.
That's right.
Before somebody else tells me.
That's right.
Even at the risk of being embarrassed. I know that every relationship is not the same. But you have to find what works for you, for your relationship. I could speak about what works for me and my husband, even what works for me and Sister Julie, what works for me and Minister Shauna, what works for me and Brother Raheem and Minister Willie and Brother Marcel. Every relationship is different.
That's right.
I know how to approach each person, and even if I may rub Minister Shauna, I stroke an area of being uncomfortable, or if she does the same thing to me, I know at the end of the day, that's not going to change my love for her.
Right.
I may be mad at her, yes. But at the end of the day, it doesn't change my love for her. Because I know that she's not going to do anything to harm me. And at the end of the day, I'm okay with being embarrassed, sharing what's going on in my life, because that's stripping away the strength of the enemy.
That's right.
If I know I'm struggling with something and I come to you, at this point, I'm not worried about being embarrassed because I'm seeking help. I need help in this area. Minister Shauna always say, y'all ain't praying hard enough. Hey, that might be the truth, because sometimes we do need help. We need that extra push in that area to say, Lord, I know I can't make it on my own. Send me some help. When I was going through what I was going through, I didn't tell anybody pertaining to who I fellowship with. I expressed some things to my husband, but I was battling stuff on my own, and it sent me crazy. Because I literally felt like my head was about to explode. I felt that I had nobody in my corner. Every little thing was popping up in my brain. Even when I was sick in the hospital, all the way back then. Okay? They say that they fellowship with you, but ain't nobody come and visit you. Ain't nobody even coming to see how you doing, if you need this or if you need that. They think that you're putting on. And I'll be like, but how could they think that I'm putting on and I'm laying up in the hospital? Because that's how they think about you, Tasha. Ain't nobody really care about you. You always feel like it needs to be about you. But that is not what my intentions are. Why am I feeling this way? Lord, why is it that these people are talking about me and I'm fellowshipping with them? Devil. Well, they really don't like you.
Mm.
And they're just in your face because y'all are in the same building.
Mm.
All these things was being bombarded in my head.
Mm.
Stuff I didn't release to anyone. But who I did release to was God. Because I cried out. And I said, Lord, I cannot be fellowshipping with people that I'm looking at sideways. How can I say that I'm my brother's keeper? Or how can I say we're in a prayer circle and these underlying feelings are there? I had to get right.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way to get right was to be transparent. Because I did tell the pastors. I did. Because it was even being looked at on them. How whatever they were doing, how they were making me feel. And if we get to the place where we don't shut up our feelings and we let people know. Don't take everything that someone says as an attack on you. We've been together for 8 years. And I think within this 8 years, we have developed a pretty good relationship.
Mm.
And the enemy, that's all he wants. Separation. Because I mean, we have to be something great for him to be attacking us like this.
That's
Ain't
right.
no way that he would just look at us and don't bother with us if we weren't a threat.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be doing some, our life has to be a powerful one for him to be coming after us like this.
Yes,
Oh
Lord.
Lord. Like I said, don't be embarrassed for exposing your flaws. I decided not to be held bound by the enemy who wanted to tarnish my witness. Let's aim to be better than we were on yesterday. Let's aim to be more open if we're struggling with any situation, not in fear of being rejected or judged. Let's depend on prayer the same way we depend on air. Let us stop making false promises. Let's stay armored up. Let's hook in to the vision and tie in to the mission.
Mm.
Let's go forth more aware and firm followers of Christ.
Amen.
God
Amen.
be the glory.
Amen.
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 Amen.